What's up, guys? USC 305. Next fight I'm going to be going over is Carlos Prates versus Li Jingliang. And wow, man, that was a masterclass of striking if I have ever seen one, dude. I mean, that was insane. I mean, I felt so bad for Li. I mean, first of all, what the hell was he doing? I mean, his hands were kind of low most of the fight. I mean, I thought his defense was kind of trash. I don't know if he thought he could have slipped the punches, or he thought he was faster than what he was, or that he could just eat the punches to give his own. But nah, man, Carlos Prates is the real fucking deal, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did pick Lee. I mean, I thought his experience would help him win in the later rounds. I thought he'd be able to get a takedown, maybe grapple, or if not, put the pressure on Carlos. But I was dead wrong on that one. And I'm glad I didn't make a video predicting that because probably would have ate some shit over that one. Carlos Prates is a monster, man. That was horrible, dude. And he literally put it on Lee. He must have hit at least 80% of the strikes. If 80, 70, 80% of the strikes. It was nuts. I don't remember him missing. Every time he threw a straight, it was disconnecting. And it was probably about what, not even over exaggerating, 6 to 10 times where he sat Lee in a chair, where he didn't drop him all the way, but he sat him down almost, where he was sitting in that chair, where you just rocked him. So Prates has power because Lee has never been dropped and knocked around the octagon like that, ever. Never once have you seen Lee get dominated and just knocked down over and over and over again. Yeah, he got dominated by Khamzat Chimaev, but Chimaev literally went and grabbed him and threw him across the octagon and choked him out immediately, and there was no fighting standing up like that. So that was super impressive, man. I definitely want to see Prates get a top 10 now. That would be awesome to see. I mean, how do you not give him a top 10 after that? I mean, that was crazy, man. And the knockout, too, fuck, he slept him so bad. I think he was knocked out for about 45 seconds to a minute before he came back, too. It felt like he was just laid out flat because they kept showing him on the camera as they're showing the replay over and over again, and they're still saying he was out cold about 45 seconds after the fight was already over. So, wow, man. Carlos, the Nightmare, Prates. That's a scary mofo right there. I don't know who he fights next. Anybody in the top 10, man. Let's give him a top 10 guy. So I don't know who it would be right now at the top of my head. I'm not looking at the rankings. I'm not even going to pull that up because I got the video going. But I might come back to that and make another video about who Carlos Prates needs to match up against next. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, MVP. I'm pretty sure he is 14th. MVP is 14th, I believe. So he's right inside the rankings in the top 15. He doesn't have a fight right now. He just came off a loss. He did get grappled to death by Ian Gary, which was a surprise to everyone. Nobody expected Ian Gary to just grapple the hell out of MVP like that. But we know that Carlos Prates probably will not do that. Carlos Prates will sit and strike with him. And that could be an interesting style matchup. The way MVP goes in and out, if he messes up one of those blitzes and Carlos connects, we see his power, man. He can put you out. So I think MVP versus Prates would be a fun fight. And I think that should be next. If you guys got any ideas or who you guys think Prates should match up with next, go ahead and give me a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, I think Prates MVP sounds good. And just real quick to go over Lee, I don't know if he comes back after that, honestly. I mean, he's got a solid record still. He's not like he's losing fight after fight after fight. I mean, he did take a big break. He lost his last two now, but let's be real. Against Daniel D-Rod, he won that fight. That was a robbery. Lee clearly won 2-1 in that fight. Everybody knew it. I don't think I saw one person on the internet that moment that fight ended, that said that D-Rod won that fight. And that was a clear 2-1 for Lee. But regardless, he's lost two in a row now. I'm assuming he's going to get a weaker guy coming back. He's not going to get a killer like Prates again. I would hope not. Jesus. So if we see Lee back, I'd like to see him against maybe a new prospect up and coming outside the rankings, or just somebody that's going to be not Carlos Prates level, because that was crazy. So yeah, that was my fight of the night. Not fight of the night. Hooker versus Gamrot was my fight of the night, but my performance of the night. Sorry, couldn't get it on my fucking head. Performance of the night for sure for Prates, because that was a masterclass, dude. I mean, over and over again, knocking him down until he finally sleeps him. And the way he did do it, too. It was a walk-off KO. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, so Carlos Prates versus MVP next for me. Like I said, if you guys got any other ideas, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. And like and subscribe and come back for more.